That's interesting. Each promo should be 16 minutes long and about something you know nothing about. And your ability to look out a window 35 times like a crack addict will help you greatly. You may recognize me from such videos as CZW fan shoot on ROH. That's right, fellas. I'm back. In black? In red. So with that said, I just want everybody to know a few things. The CZW fan shoot on ROH was shit. It was a joke. You people bought every ounce of it and ate it like snack foods. Something you think I know a lot about. Well, that very well may be true. But I'd just like to take this time to clear a few things up. I am a CZW fan. I know nothing about ROH. And I think that's very clear. It was a huge joke and me and my friends went along with it, and 20,000 views later I think you all hate me. So, which brings me to now. I thought everything was dead and buried, and then I get a comment from this guy saying that there's somebody ripping on me. So I open this YouTube page up and there's this boy, this horribly disfigured young man named Richard Kent Jones. I will refer to him the rest of this as Dick. He took the liberty of shooting, I'm willing to bet, about 37,000 videos by the time you all see this, about absolutely nothing. I watched the first one, and halfway through he starts talking about me with his little Hewlett-Packard computer mic, and he's waiting for his mom to come home with the potato skins from KFC. So there's some bullshit. I have no idea what these hicks eat. Anyway, so he starts telling me to shoot back at him. Well, I know nothing about shoot interviews or promos or jerking off in the shower or anything like that. So this is my chance to tell you, Dick, that you are in fact the worst human being alive. I think you know this by now. You talked about how you want all this criticism and how you want people to shoot back if they have sparlings in their ass. Well, I'm smarter than you. I'm smart enough to know that a sparling is a miniature herring. It's this big. This big, that's it. It's a little fish. You want to know if people got little fish in their ass. You idiot. P.S. Your editing sucks. You tell them you want all this criticism and this and that, and then people give it to you and you block their comments and you won't allow them to copy your video to show the rest of their friends what a huge idiot you are. Congratulations. You found out why people in general don't do wrestling shoot promos, because they backfire on you. Take it from me. But since you press on and you just want to tell everybody that Richard Kent Jones is controversy, or, a street prostitute who works for peanuts, whatever it is that you are, I just want you to know that you may talk about wrestling, TNA, WWE, CZW, ROH, you can make up a fed for all I give a fuck. I don't care. You're a dumb hick. People know this. But when you sit there and insult the graces of humanity by telling everyone on YouTube, the general public, whatever, that you consider Osama bin a genius, I take great offense to that. I have friends who served over in Iraq. I have friends that are there now. If they saw that video, they'd come home and shoot you in the fucking throat for what you said. You can talk about wrestling and Jim Cornette and this and that, but the day that you open your mouth about people who serve to protect your lifestyle, the videos that you make insult them. You insult yourself. I hope that your parents one day get to see these videos. I hope they smack the fuck out of you for the things you've said. Look at yourself. I hope you watch this video. I hope you shoot something back at me saying, oh, CZW fan, fat kid, whatever. Fight me. I wish you would. I'm actually taking a trip to Daytona this summer. Actually, it's in 2 weeks. I have to drive through South Carolina. If I see another fucking video about Osama bin Laden, or me, or CZW, or anything even remotely concerning normal human fucking beings, I will buy your trailer and sell that motherfucker on eBay. and the reserve will be $20 fucking. I hope this hits home to a lot of people watching this. I know Richard Kent Jones might not be the only person that sees this video. I hope he's not. I'm going to leave my comments open. If you think I'm a jackass, let me know. I'll go shake your hand. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not Richard Kent Jones. I don't believe the things that I say, about wrestling. Wrestling is a work. The people put their bodies and their lives on the line to give everybody a show. And we all love it. But the moment you take that out of the ring and you start calling John Cena a wigger and Eddie Guerrero a pill popper, once you bring their real lives into play, they have every right to fuck you up. So basically, all I'm here to say is that you can spend the rest of your life making gay-ass promos about TNA, WWE, make them about me. I don't give a fuck. I'll laugh at your dumb hick ass. But don't bring real life into play and start fucking around with something you know nothing about. You could have very well been in the building that Osama bin Laden decided to bomb. Would he have been a genius then? What if any one of your family members was involved there? I hope they were. I hope they're in the grave spinning right now because you're a fucking idiot. But back to your world. You want to talk about wrestling and this and that? I don't give a fuck. You want to call me out and say I'm a fat son of a bitch and my friends are drunk, drug addict son of a bitches? Well, we took great liberty in laughing at you. Because just like the rest of the public, I know they didn't want to see me do another shoot on ROH. But apparently, you should never be allowed to speak again. That's how bad it is. You obviously know this. You're blocking comments. People are ripping on you. I bet you there's like 35 videos out right now shooting on Kent Jones. People with more free time than me, which is hard to believe. You come out and you're like, my name's Controversy. Well, you should change your fucking name to Abstinent. Because Christ help us all if you're ever allowed to reproduce. So do me, my friends, the rest of humanity a favor and just shut up. Put down the fucking microphone. Stop looking out the window. Stop talking about Eddie Guerrero. Stop talking about CZW. Stop talking about TNA, WWE, fucking World Trade Center, Osama bin Laden. Stop talking about it. Because eventually you're going to piss somebody else off and they're not going to be as nice to send you a video. They'll probably send you a fucking bullet to your neck. So take this as a helping hand. A hand upside your fucking fat face. And just stop talking.